Absolutely insane, guys. How are we doing? TotJosh here from Spurs Live, and we're joined by Ben Burnett this time as well as last time. What's up? How you doing, Ben?
I am doing very good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. We've got lots of news today. So Jack Kennedy's on. What's up, Jack? How you doing? Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Hello.
Absolutely legend. All right, should we get straight into it? Because a lot of people want to know some updates regarding the transfer news, regarding all these big players coming up. So let's just run them through what we're going to be doing, what we're going to be talking about today in our live, Ben. So first off, we're going to be talking about whoa, man.
Whoa.
First off, we're going to be talking about Christian Eriksen. I've got a little debate for us to talk about. Then we're going to talk about some Jed Spence news. Following over to Memphis Depay, Tanguy Ndombele, and then who are we talking about? Come on, give us some more names.
Probably Pape Sarr, as he's just came to training for the first 2 days. Probably more about Keanu Nketiah, as he's been spotted at Hotspur again.
Okay. Big up.
And good to talk about Troy Parrott, actually. There's been some news about him, so.
All right.
We'll leave that to the end.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Stranger Things playing. Oh my god.
So, all right. So let's go and stick with the first topic of today's live, which is Christian Eriksen to Tottenham Hotspur, which unfortunately did not happen at the end. He's gone to the Red Devils to Manchester United. What are your thoughts about that? We talked about it very small, not a lot about Christian Eriksen to United last year. We talked about it maybe for 5-10 minutes, but Ben, give us your thoughts regarding Eriksen to Manchester United now.
It's a good signing. For Man United's point of view, it's a good signing for him to play alongside Donny van der Beek.
Yeah,
and I feel like he wanted to sign for the Red Devils as he wanted to extend his career and play different ways. See if he would fit in. Even though his heart was at Tottenham at the time, things change and you see the best things go by really quickly. So,
do you think now he'll become absolutely insane for Manchester United now due to the fact that they've got Bruno Fernandes?
I don't really think so. He's getting on a bit now. So
yeah,
he's 30s. He's in his 30s, I think. But
I'm pretty sure Eriksen is. How old is Eriksen?
Eriksen
right now is 30 years old exactly. Jack says, and annoyingly he went to United, but we didn't want him, so can't hate. Mate, listen, I would have loved to have him at my club. By the way, Jack,
there's no hate about
that. Check this new shirt out. Pretty sick. Very sick. The new shirt of Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, get it in the Spurs store. All right. So if anyone wants to join, you know how we do it, Ben. How do we do it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Get on that link.
Get on that link, exactly. And you can be joined by myself and Ben. Let's continue talking about Christian Eriksen. If Christian Eriksen would have joined Tottenham Hotspur, do you think that would have maybe guaranteed us a trophy? I mean, maybe potentially guaranteed us a trophy somewhere?
I feel like it would bring experience to the club. But yeah, again, I feel like we have enough experienced players. But it's always good to have more. Because the way that Conte does his transfer window, he means business.
Yeah.
What we've seen so far this transfer window, we're talking about Perisic, talking about Forster, talking about Basuma, we're talking about Charlison, all these experienced players.
Big players.
People. We've signed 4 people. There's still another 4 more to happen. Langley, Spence, a creative midfielder, and probably another defender.
Another defender, and maybe we just heard some rumors regarding Memphis Depay. Just before we continue, Vanish side, can I join? Yes, mate, you can join. You can, of course, you can join. The link is in the chat. What's up to Paul? How you doing, mate? Great to see you. Yep. All right. So Ben, I like what you said there. The word, what word you used? The word.
Experience.
Experience. Yes, experienced players are very important for our club. You look at the likes of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, Hugo Lloris. I mean, they're very experienced. Adding Eriksen to the club would definitely, boost our experienced players. what about Anthony Gordon? Talk to us. Talk to me. What do you think about Anthony Gordon to Spurs? I mean, if we would sign him, that is not a current star, but he's a future, that's for sure. What should we sign him? Should we not?
I say, well, it's fading away now, sadly,
Yeah.
because it's been distributed around the media that Newcastle have bid 35 million for him,
Right.
which I think is nothing for them. They've got a budget of 320 billion.
Of course.
They could spend what they want on anyone. They could just be like, "Oh, let's get Kylian Mbappe right now." Bam.
Yeah.
He's up front next season. But honestly, I don't see it happening now. As of Newcastle, just splashing the cash, just going, take the money. I mean, Everton would really want that at the minute to rebuild their squad. It's just all about like who they're going to buy next. So I feel like it's not a priority for Tottenham at this moment of time.
I mean, we're talking about future stars. We did a video about that a couple of days ago, if I'm correct. On Saturday night, we did it. We talked about some future stars, including Dane Scarlett, Dalfi Devine, Pegler Sarr. If you had to choose one, as we said, Dane Scarlett would be the top of our list. But do you see, for example, maybe Pegler Sarr actually fitting into the squad? Before you answer on that, on Ben, do you want to react to this comment, Ben?
Kane, Son, Hugo are just experienced in the Premier League. More winning experience. Players like Perisic have won it all. That was a good point, actually.
Would you take players like that?
What would you mean, like take players like that? Like players who have had experience in different leagues.
Yeah, players that have experience in different leagues, but not necessarily the Premier League.
So like players like there's this thing, Tony Cruz.
Players like Tony Cruz,
who played in like Bundesliga.
What's up, Alex? How you doing? Thanks for joining the channel. So what are you saying to this comment? Would you like players like Perisic who have won it all, or would you rather players who have proved it in the Premier League?
I would feel like players that have won it all would bring more of a fair mentality towards the squad. As if we say, for example, Perisic, he's literally won nearly everything. He's won a Champions League. He's won the Coppa d'Italia with Inter. He's won a lot. And
he's won quite a fair amount.
He's won quite a fair lot.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Son when he was in Korea. He's won like the K League and everything.
True.
So when he says like experienced players like Perisic who have won it all, I feel like it would be a huge boost in mentality for the squad.
Mm-hmm.
But as I've said before, we've been linked with like Yuri Tielemans, players like that who aren't experienced enough. The problem
they're not experienced enough.
This is the only downfall. If we sign experienced players, they could. We're thinking of people that are getting old. Because when you think about it, Lloris is 34. 34. He's got probably until he's 40, and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Son till he's 35. Kane till he's probably like 35, 36. But he'll probably keep going.
Yeah.
So it's like you never know when they're gonna go. So you would have to like top up on experienced players every time.
True.
Like the scouting system for Tottenham has been good this season.
Yeah.
Bissouma's experienced. He's been in the AFCON. Perisic, World Cup sees it all. Also, signed for Charlison, who's had we'll keep that question just for now. Richarlison, experience in the Olympics.
Yeah. He's very experienced.
Experience in the Copa America, which shows that they've been in all these trophy battles. And I feel like the players that Tottenham are bringing in now are putting in more trophies overall.
I mean, right now, it's either now or never. Let's just react to Paul, what he said. He said, not saying that our whole squad should be like that. I take Tielemans all day long. I just like a few more winners in the dressing room. Mate, listen, I agree with you. I think Antonio Conte...
It's like a hit or miss situation again. Because
Exactly.
He's a youngster. He's a youngster, right? He's like 22.
Yeah.
I think 24 actually. I
Who?
don't know. He's still young. Tielemans. He's young. But if you buy him now,
24.
What if
25,
we have the Tanguy and Dombele situation? We splashed the cash.
Yeah.
We signed a player who's supposed to be really promising. But I haven't seen much of Tielemans. The only thing he really does is score screamers in big scenarios, and that's it. That's the only thing I've seen him do.
Very true.
Which is
true. I just want to react to what we were talking about before regarding the now point of view. We now have Antonio Conte for around how long, Ben? Like 2 years, 3 years? 2 years, maximum 2 years. Now, a lot of players are growing older. Harry Kane's getting older. Hugo's is getting older. Coutinho's even getting older. Maybe Coutinho will skip Dane Scarlett and Alfie Devine's the only ones right now who aren't getting older. Maybe Brian Clough, you add them to and Pete Matassa. The fact is that a lot of our players are getting older and we're not the young squad anymore. We need to be winning trophies right now. So let's swiftly move on, Ben, to some Memphis Depay links. What are your thoughts on this Memphis Depay thing? You know, adding another attacker to the Antonio Conte squad. You know, we already got Richarlison, Harry Kane, Kulusevski, Son, Perisic now. A lot of people. What are your thoughts?
To be fair, when I heard of this in the Discord, it was out of nowhere. Like, it just came out half 6 in the morning. Memphis Depay's been linked to Tottenham, 20 million. Which is what Barcelona have asked for, 20 million. And all I'm going to say is that if we get Depay, where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? Is he going to fill in that creative midfielder role, which is what I'm thinking?
We don't know. I mean,
if he's originally a centre forward.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is Conte's going to play like a tactic where Richarlison's going to be up front and then Harry Kane's going to be a cam. So I don't think there's going to be space for a creative midfielder, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We've got Kane, Son, and Conte in their primes. We can't keep going for ones in the one. We can't keep going for ones.
Keep on going on about that.
That is so true. We could go on about that all day, and still. We can probably still be talking about it tomorrow.
It's true. I said to my dad. He's like, no, sorry, to my mate. He said I was working right now, and he literally said, if you're streaming an hour and a half every single day, how have you got so much to talk about? And I'm saying, like, on one topic, we can be talking about an hour. You know, this topic regarding Harry Kane, Son, Conte in their prime, we could be talking about that for hours. I mean, look, let me just put out. But
we don't waffle. That's the thing.
Exactly. Let me just put out that question for you, Ben. If we now got Conte, Kane, Son in their prime, is there another team who've got that many insane players at their prime right now? Maybe not even Real Madrid. I mean, not even Real Madrid have that many players at prime. What are the teams that many players at prime?
Wait, are you trying to ask if we've got the same like amount of prime players that could face like Real Madrid or something like that?
I'm just putting that out there. I'm putting that out there, not a question.
I can put that out there now. We can play Real Madrid right now, and it would be a tight game.
I would agree.
I would agree.
I agree.
Real Madrid, when Ronaldo was playing for them, we had prime Dele Alli, yet to be prime Kane, prime Son, Eriksen, Moura, Vertonghen,
Alderweireld, yeah.
Kyle Walker-Peters, Ben Davies, Lloris. Who was
not bad team, mate.
Harry Winks. He was good. We beat them 3-1. It just shows that like Tottenham could still be like a cup winning team because of the experience that they've had. Like, just think all those players that have now fallen or have left the club. We need to replace that, which is what Conte is doing now.
Yeah.
We need a manager like Conte, like for every time. When Conte goes, we need a manager that has the bang on same tactics as Conte.
But that's really hard to find in football because
well, not like a bang on, like the same formation but different.
Yeah. So this is the question I've got to put out there. If we now really want to win a trophy, do you believe we can actually win a trophy this season? Like it right now, for me, I feel like it's now or never.
with a manager like Conte, you've got to trust him.
Yeah.
Come on, you have to look at what he's won. He's won it.
On the pie, I wouldn't take him unless Lucas leaves. I'd rather spend a right wing back on a
I
right
would-
wing back.
That's
or
what I'm
centre back.
saying.
So spot on, Paul. Spot on, mate. I agree with you. I
We
think
are in a
Benedict-
hurdle again.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh God,
what happened? What happened?
it's about Jed Spence. Oh no,
What happened?
we're in a twirl again.
What happened? Go on.
So apparently the deal was supposed to be completed by Friday as of yesterday, and now apparently on the Spurs news from Sammy Mockbell 81, the views I was getting from Spurs today is that the Jed Spence deal wasn't close at all, and they're still quite a way from coming to an agreement.
What tier is this journalist? 1 or 2?
What tier is this journalist? Sammy Mockbell, he's tier 1.
Is he tier 1? That's not good. That's not good. I mean,
I'm
Jed
just-
Spence. Let's talk a
I'm
little
just-
bit about him. If he signed for Tottenham Hotspur, will he like fix all the problems at the right wing back position in your opinion?
Still, I don't know, because he's 21.
Yeah.
He's 20,
Inexperienced.
he's 21. He's very inexperienced, which is what I dislike about Tottenham. Tottenham are getting the youngsters. Getting
They
experienced.
get them every single year.
I would get him as well,
Yeah.
but I would get a more experienced right back to play over him, which he can therefore learn and then battle for his position.
Yeah.
And an example of this is Jesus Navas.
Jesus Navas as well.
Maybe he's 34. He's 34. Who gives one, right? We'll have him for a short term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
Go on.
get someone that's experienced. Achraf Hakimi. We'll put him right back. We'll let
Unbelievable.
I have to bring it up. I have to. And we'll have Jed Spence on the bench.
Yeah.
With him and Emerson. That's if he's still at the club by then.
Emerson.
Learning over the experienced right back. Then they will learn how to play. And then they could therefore develop and then become a better fullback, which is what I'm thinking of doing. So like get like a nice experienced right wing back. Remember when we were linked to Lazari?
Who would be the nice experienced right wing back in today's modern game? I mean, I
have two in mind.
Go.
And they're both Italian. Di Lorenzo or Lazari. Those two.
Go on. Tell us about them.
Those two Conte admires, and they're both rapid.
Yeah.
They both played for Italy. They both are incredibly rapid. They have a good overlapping intelligence. So when they pass the ball, they can overlap and cross the ball in, which Emerson has done minimal times. But Lazari likes to do that a lot. He likes to become the midfielder, and then on the attack, he becomes the midfielder, and then he becomes like an extra defender, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Similar to like Højbjerg.
So I got a quick question, Ben. So shout out to Kuva, because Kuva from Spurs Talk Show, he actually gave us this question on the panel when I went over there.
Was it on the panel now?
No, Kuva was on a panel on the Spurs Talk Show when I was on it a couple of days ago. He gave us a question like this. I'm gonna present it to you. If we now can sign a left centre back position, I'm not sure this is exactly his question, but I'll twist it a little bit. If we can sign a left centre back like Bremer, okay?
Yes.
But it means we'll have to stick with the right wing backs that we got currently. So that means Matt Doherty / Emerson. Would you take a left centre back right now instead of a right wing back like Jed Spence, or would you take Jed Spence ahead of this left centre back?
I would take Bremer.
That's the question Kuva came up with, and fair play to him, absolutely insane question.
Fair play to him. That is a solid question, but
yeah,
in my opinion, I would get Bremer. We need that defense to be a brick wall. We're building the brick wall now. Dyer, Romero, and Bremer. Possibly Langley if the deal's fine.
Absolutely insane.
That is like one of the best defenses that I've seen in my life.
Yeah, it really is insane.
Like if Liverpool was without Van Dijk, Tottenham's defense would win, in my opinion. But
Whew. Very, very,
Well-
very, very, very good. Very good point there.
well,
just
I
wanna
feel like
add-
if Doherty came in, I would agree with that. I would let him in, but if he's still developing, we want him to keep developing. Because when he was at Wolves, he was projected at like an overall 8.5 out of 10 every game.
Yeah.
Can't stand Emerson. Can you not stand Doherty either then?
Mate, I really hate Emerson. I mean, not. I
think every Tottenham fan
dislike
hates Emerson.
Footballism.
To be honest, I hated him even more when he got the blonde hair.
Yeah, mate.
I'm being honest.
I got to show you this. Basically,
I was like, what is
got,
this
these
pineapple
photos.
doing?
What?
I was like, what is this pineapple doing on our training ground?
It's so true. No, but like, it's like so funny. I found this photo of like, you see Emerson with that white hair he's got on the top of his head, like a
I've seen it.
and then you find Ryan Sessegnon with the same haircut, and then you see Davinson Sanchez with the same haircut. Mate, what?
Who are the Tottenham
people get the
barbers?
same haircut?
The same barber has done the same haircut for 3 people who are
It's
like,
so true.
Like, is he sick of his job or something? Is he sick of his job? Get him
He's
on.
doing it for Emerson, bro. He's doing it for Emerson.
It doesn't suit him. It suits Cess. It suits Cess. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah. No.
Stavson, but not Emerson.
Let's talk about Cess for a second. Would you take him over Reguilon like this season? Would you take him like next season? I mean?
From the aspect of last season, yes.
Yeah.
He's still young.
Very young.
He's very experienced as well. He's played. Took him on a Hoffenheim.
He's 22 years old. Just putting that out there.
He's not even. He's nearly 20.
Yeah.
Or around there.
No,
he signed when he was 17. He was so promising. He's still promising. He's still developing. Like, you never know. He could become one of our next best left backs. He could be the next Danny Rose.
Could be.
Which is what everyone was saying when we signed him. I mean, fair play to Danny Rose. He was being a bit of an idiot, like, for leaving.
Yeah.
But still, it's Danny Rose is Danny Rose. He does what he wants.
Of course, mate. He'll always be a Spurs boy. You know,
I always remember his debut goal. That screamer was incredible.
Unbelievable.
I was just watching it. I was like, how can a man have so much tech when he's a fullback? I was just looking at him. Like,
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the next part of the live. But before we do, we're going to go on a break for literally 30 seconds. So, hope to see you guys straight away afterwards. And come on, you Spurs.
Here's Lucas Moura. Oh, they've done it! I cannot believe it! Lucas Moura with the last kick of the game. Oh my God! We are back! We are back in the Champions League!
All right, guys, we're back with the live, and
Paul's just whipped in a bang out of a question. Surely we all want Perisic over both of them. We do indeed. But the thing is, though, I'm just thinking for the future. Like, I would have Cess for the future, but for now, for the foreseeable future, it's Perisic over anyone.
Of course. I know. I totally agree with you. Ben, what's going on with this whole Tanguy Ndombele news? Am I out of this or something? Because lots of people are now saying, "Oh, he's back now. He could be back in training. He's back. He's running. Let's give him another chance."
There has been an interview with Ndombele, not with when he was at Lyon, asking him about pre-season. This might come to a shock of you, but he's changed attitude. His attitude's changed. Wait, let us find the article again, because it says exactly what he says. Is it on the Spurs news? I think it's on the Spurs news. There's been news about Bryan Hill as well.
Okay. We'll get to him very, very soon.
We'll get to Bryan Hill very soon. Have you seen the Kulusevski clip, by the way?
The Kulusevski what?
Clip of him on a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He's actually jokes. He wears a Kuti Romero shirt, mate. But whilst
Right,
you're looking for that, I'm just going to put out here.
I've got the
Yeah, wait. You just look for that. Once you got to tell me, I'll stop talking. Like, yeah. So, what's the problem with Tanguy Ndombele is that everyone in the Tottenham community are suddenly like, oh wow, let's give Tanguy Ndombele another chance. He hasn't been playing in his right position. No, mate, come on. He has not proved himself. He's given him like 3 years or something. He's not good enough for Tottenham. We need to move on already from him. Loads of people are like, let's give Tanguy Ndombele another chance. And for me, I feel like it's a complete L if we give him another chance. And comment down below, what would you give Tanguy Ndombele another chance? And if you guys
literally posted it.
Pardon?
You literally posted the article that I was going to say.
Oh, was I?
You've literally posted it. It was yesterday. But he said, I think it's possible to be happy at Tottenham. We will see how things go on during pre-season. I am not pushing any more pressure on myself than that. On his hopes for summer, I think that question, he laughs, is rather complicated and personal at the same time. But what I want to do is to be happy, take pleasure in what I do, play, win. That's all I want. And then he says this on his Leon moment. He says, 4 months go by very, very quickly. I don't regret it, even if we struggled. The most difficult thing to digest was getting eliminated by West Ham in the Europa League. But that's part of life as a footballer, which is I can agree on. There's a need to know how to get back up when things don't go well, which is what I think is going to happen, is that we could possibly see an Ndombele comeback. But realistically, I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, oh, not this again. We are not doing this again. And if this happens again, I'm going to go mental.
Mate, let me be honest with you. I'm like, Tanguy Ndombele has proven to us what player he's been, and I'm not saying it in a negative way. I'm not saying
I'm not going to criticize him for wanting to come back. If he does come back, fair enough. He's a super sub.
But
he will not get as much game time as he did.
I'm just agreeing with what Paul said. Sell Tanguy ASAP. Don't count.
Yeah, I did see it.
I mean, we've got him for another 3 years.
There's been a quote with Son's dad again.
Oh yeah, that he said he's not world class. Let's get on to that, Ben.
It's not that one. It's a new one. It's about Korea. It's about when Tottenham were going to Korea.
Oh, okay, go.
So he says he can't wait. It's a special opportunity for him to play as a member of Tottenham in front of the Korean fans. He'd love to play well. He thinks the lads are mistaken, and they think he's some big shot in Korea, and he knows all the best restaurants in the country.
Yeah,
that sounds a bit iffy, but he says he doesn't know if he could take care of 50 to 60 people at once. That's a lot of pressure on him, but since they are visiting Korea, he will pick up the tab. I love his dad already. That was the other day.
Ben, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the whole interview with Son's dad, the first one with the whole world class?
The first one where he didn't think he was world class.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants him to push more. Maybe he wants him to contend for the Ballon d'Or, which he already has been nominated. He got nominated last year for his Puskas Award. He got this will come as a shock. He got placed 51 in the Ballon d'Or.
After that insane season?
After that insane season, I was like, nah, top 20 minimum. That's what I thought, top 20 minimum. But if I go back into the Spurs news, there's been some news about Bryan Hill.
All right, let's get on to him.
So, this is Bryan Hill. This has been distributed around Discord, but I'm allowed to say it now.
Yeah.
Bryan Hill is expected to be given a chance to impress Antonio in Asia, despite the head coach's reservations about his suitability for the Premier League. And that's from Dan KP Tier 1.
That's pretty good then.
Do you think that Bryan Hill will impress Conte in pre-season? Because we all know you're going to Israel to watch it. So
yeah.
You have to vlog that. I'm sorry. You have
Of
to.
course, mate. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fly out. I'm gonna go vlog it. It's gonna be absolutely insane.
You have to be careful though, because the conflict.
Yeah.
There's been conflict with was it with Israel and the Palestinians? I don't know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it is what it is. That's
it's a
fine.
madness.
But well, Tottenham are a Jewish club after all. They're a
Are
Jewish
they?
club.
Oh yeah, because yes.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if I can say that
We're a Jewish
anymore.
club, so we've got some Jewish heritage in us. Anyway, so Brian Hill isn't ready for the Prem yet. Loan him to another league. My opinion about that is that
My opinion is just
I think
loan him
Brian
in a
Hill
place
needs
in
to
England.
start at the Premier League. He needs to have a go at it because I feel like if you don't give him a chance, how can he prove it? Yes, Brian Hill might not get game time, but think about it. We've got FA Cups, we've got Carabao Cup, we've got League Cup, we've got UEFA Cup, we've got so many cups to be part of. We got pre-season. Hopefully, we might see him at South Korea or North Korea. South Korea.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you in Brian Hill's stats here.
By the way, guys, thanks so much for 540 subscribers. You absolute legends. We just hit it now, so thanks so much. Paul, you're an absolute legend. Isaac, you're an absolute legend. Ben, you're an absolute legend.
Yes,
and everyone's absolute legend. Thanks so much for hitting 540.
Brian Hill stats, Tottenham. Right,
yeah.
So
find those stats and let me know when you got it. I just want to move on very, very quickly because I don't want
it's just I'm trying to find one that's not copyrighted.
Yeah, cool. All right, yeah.
Because I don't want to get you demonetized.
Yeah, you don't want to get our YouTube channel demonetized. But Brian Hill, he was set to go on loan, and he was at loan at Villarreal to get was it Villarreal or Valencia? Valencia. So he was at loan at Valencia, and he had to go there to get more muscle, and maybe he got it. Paul said, "I'll try to come on the show sometime, bro. Absolute legend. Thanks so much. We'd appreciate. Whoever wants to come is more than welcome to come. Anyone who wants to come can come. We got an earlier message from Vanish." Vanish Mario, mate, you can come on if you like. You're more than welcome. Link is in here. This is the link. You just click on the link and it sends you straight to StreamYard. Then you go onto our link and then you're in. You're basically in. You don't need to pay. You don't need to go in. This is what I don't like about those other YouTube channels. They pay to get you into to the live. And I'm like, why, mate? Why? Why don't you just do it for free? This is a community. Everyone talks. Everyone has their own conversations. So, Ben, I see you got this up. So let's have a little look about the stats regarding who we're going Brian Hill.
The funny thing is, the date signed for Tottenham is so close. He's nearly been here a year now, which is what I think is crazy.
Well, why don't you zoom in? Just zoom in.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
There, that's good.
But this is the thing that bugs me. He's only 60 kilos.
Yeah.
He's underweight in the Premier League, which is why he has like a little strength.
Yeah.
But that's his age right here, 21 years old. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So this is the stats.
Continue. I'm listening.
These are the stats here, which is what I think are lacking. Expected goals, 0.04.
Yeah.
0 goals. Well, he hasn't scored
That's
any.
horrible.
Shots are good. It shows that he likes the shot.
Yeah, but is this in the Premier League?
This is in the Premier League, yeah.
Yep. So
but
he hasn't been playing that much in the Premier League.
I can change it to the Europa League as well.
Yeah. Switch it to La Liga, switch it to La Liga so we can see his.
Switch it to La Liga, so we'll show his loan. So, how do?
Down there, Premier League. Switch it to Spanish League.
There we go. What season was it? 21-22.
21-22, yeah.
So this was his average rating.
All right.
6.43.
Comment down below what you think about that.
So played plus substitution. So the brackets is how many times he's played on sub. He's only played that many minutes.
Yeah.
Total minutes 215. That's how many games he's played. That's how many times he's came on sub.
Okay.
Minutes per match 63. So expected goals. Look how much that's improved.
Well, yeah, 1.46.
1.46. On target 2, off target 5. Something to develop on. He's increased in shot ability. 11.
That's pretty good.
Look how many times he's been fouled.
So if we can get a nice James Ward foul, if we can get Sonny on those free kicks, who knows? Maybe we can get a little goal.
He's been caught offside 7 times, which I am not surprised. He's blocked 4 shots, which is good. If we go down here, this is the good stuff. Completed passes, 76%.
Pretty solid.
The bare minimum for the Premier League. Completed passes 156. That's above the minimum. Passes 204. Expected assists. This is the big one. 1.2.
That's pretty solid. That's amazing.
That's pretty solid. The defending gets even better.
Yeah.
The tackles attempted 24. Successful 13.
Yeah.
More than half. Tackle success 54%. It literally shows you right there. The discipline's improved. Fouls made 13. Yellow cards 3. No reds.
That's
and then this is the typical scout report.
Yeah.
All that jazz there is what I write every bloody day.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about that. He's an interesting player. Have you finished with it? Yeah. He's an interesting player. Now
per 90 minutes.
90 minutes or all season. This is per 90 minutes, I'm pretty sure. All season, I'm pretty sure. Isaac said, how will he get playtime with Richarlison, possible winger, Kulu, Lucas Moura, and Perisic waiting to play on the wing? I agree, Ben.
That is true.
How will he get all the game time? I mean, I feel like he's not going to get any game time at Tottenham Hotspur. But, we need to stick him in the team for squad depth. I feel like maybe in FA he can get a run. Maybe Cabal can get a run. Where would you play him?
Yeah. I would play him. I was thinking of this. This one is a crazy statement from me, but I feel like he could suit Calm.
Fair enough. He's a youngster, so he can move around.
So that means that it would give room for Perisic, Moura, Kulusevski, and also Richarlison, because he's a striker and a winger. So that gives room for the creative player. So that's why I don't think Spurs should splash the cash. They should keep it for the deals of Romero and Kulusevski and let Bryan Hill develop at the Hotspur way and become the creative player for Tottenham.
So are you saying we should leave how they are right now?
We should. No, I don't think we should stay how we are now. We've still got the defence to sort out. Yeah. We need Hakimi in the club, Josh. We need him here. We need him now.
Mate, if we can get Hakimi in the club, that'll be absolutely insane.
If we get Hakimi and Bremer, we're winning the league. That's all.
No, mate, I'm not actually joking. I feel like we sign both of them. And
wait a minute. Let me search up. Right, I'm gonna go on Transfermarkt. It's not a copyright. But...
Transfermarkt is copyrighted. Just get
okay. I'll just go on the website without sharing it.
Yeah,
am I sharing?
I will just say in the meantime that Isaac said we desperately need a playmaker can this transfer market. Listen, I agree with you, but I feel like we need an Eriksen type of player. Someone who can go forward, but also knows how to track back and go back. It's important to be versatile and know how to understand how to, I can play as a cam, but I can also play as a centre mid and a CDM. Not many players can play like that. Eriksen can. So I think United can definitely up their game with that. By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for 542 subscribers, guys. We're absolutely flying to come on. Let's try to get 3 more by the end of this live, and we are gonna smash it.
Josh,
yeah.
So I've got the price for Hakimi here.
Go on.
You're gonna be shocked by this.
I'm saying around 60 mil.
You're bang on.
Really?
58.5.
I was close. That's so 58.5. But is that really how much Tottenham would pay for him?
I mean, it's lower than the record fee, but I feel like PSG would ask for a lot more.
Yeah.
For Hakimi, come on. He's one of the best right backs in the world at the minute.
I mean,
in fact, he
can play as a right wing back.
Wait, let me go on his player profile. I'll double check.
Yeah.
I try Hakimi.
Achraf Hakimi is absolutely insane. I love the player.
Achraf Hakimi.
I feel like
Right. I've got the
he's one of
trophy
best
list.
players in the world.
He's got Footballer of the Year.
Yeah.
He's got I don't know what that is. I think that's the combi. No. FIFA World Cup.
Yeah.
Champions League winner.
1 sec, we'll talk about the Jed Spence. 1 sec. Go, Ben.
The French champion.
Yeah, everyone knows how I feel
Italian
about
champion.
About the French league.
We're gonna keep going. There's a lot more. A Copa de España.
Okay.
He's
so
a Super Cup winner. He's a German Super Cup winner, and he's a Spanish Super Cup winner, which shows he won the German Super Cup with Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
He won the Spanish Super Cup with Real Madrid. He won the Super Cup with Real Madrid. He won the Italian champion with Inter Milan.
Facts.
He's won the World Cup, the Club World Cup, and the Champions League with Real Madrid. Footballer of the Year at Monaco for the AFCON. French champion at Paris Saint-Germain, which is all his trophies so far.
Pretty good.
But if I go onto his profile,
yeah,
I should see where the probable positions are for him.
1 sec, Ben. 1 sec. Thanks so much, Paul, for joining the live. I appreciate it. You're an absolute legend. Thanks for the likes, for the subscribing, for everything you do for the channel. Thanks.
Right. So
Go for it.
the other position, he can play right back, he can play right wing back, he can play right midfield, and he can also play left back.
Jeez, so he's very versatile.
Very versatile indeed. But now I've got the transfer graph.
Yeah.
Right, just think about it. Last year, he was 10 million.
Right.
Fast forward to present day, 58.5.
Jeez.
That's in the space of a year and a half.
Right.
He was higher than that in December 2021, 63 million. But if you go from the most recent update is May 30th to this year, 58.5 million. So he's slowly decreasing. So I feel like Tottenham could snub a signing here.
They could.
So this is transfer history. This is the transfer history. So Real Madrid signed him for 270,000.
Yeah.
Then he went to Dortmund for 4.5 mil.
All right.
And then his new price at Dortmund back to Real Madrid was 48 mil. Yeah. Then he went for Real Madrid for Inter for the same price on a buy clause. And then
he's been all around the world.
And then he's down with Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
With 54 million.
Pretty insane.
That could be one huge experience boost for the club if we manage to sign the man.
I mean, this is all just rumours. I mean,
this is all just rumours at the minute, yeah. But
who knows what we can do regarding that? Let's just talk about. I know we talked about it earlier, but let's just quickly do a little recap for Isaac or Isak. I don't know how you pronounce your name. Sorry, mate. So, opinion on Jed Spence if we sign him. 1 sentence, Ben. Let's just say by 1 sentence. I'll say if we sign him, I feel like that'll be an extra boost in terms of right wing back quality. He will help the squad as well, squad depth, and definitely can help us reach a trophy. Ben,
I have to completely agree with you. Yeah.
Done. I think we talked about this topic a bit too much right now. So let's move on to some Pape Matar news. Pape Matar Sarr. We talked about this also last time, but we're going to go over it again. There's new news that came out regarding him being in some training.
There's been news just now.
Go.
Returning loanees and Ndombele and Lo Celso reported back to Hotspur on Monday are not part of Conte's plans this season.
Oh, interesting.
2 offloads right there for you. And so this is the mentality update. Antonio is prepared to be ruthless in leaving unwanted Tottenham players out of the travelling party for this weekend's trip to South Korea. He's up for it already. He's like, if you don't perform, you're going.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. In this Spurs team, you should be like that, no?
Yeah, it should be like that. He's been like that ever since.
Yeah.
But Steven Bergwijn having medical this morning before completing move from Tottenham to Ajax on a 5-year contract. The clubs have agreed fee for 30 million. Good business there. Interest from clubs in the UK, but 24-year-old Tata wanted to be regular starts in the Champions League prior to the World Cup. That's from David Ornstein, TR1. There has been a price tag named for Depay.
Go on.
Tottenham are interested in Memphis Depay, although Barcelona want 20 million.
20 mil.
This is from Alfredo Padura. This is an interesting journalist. He is in the Discord.
Yeah.
I did get this article, but this is what got said. This is the tier he's in. He's in my tier.
Yeah.
Tier 1.5.
1.5.
Which is the tier I'm in. And then, and this is Spurs reports that comment on the post. For everyone saying we signed with Richarlison, though, because I've seen it many times on different posts in 5 subs next season, Depay would be class off the bench.
True. He would
That is, if we signed him for the bench, just imagine us in the Champions League.
Absolutely insane.
Him coming off the bench and scoring a screamer. Watch it.
I mean, look, Depay would be absolutely crazy to have on a bench. But think about it. Lo Celso and Ndombele could open the spot for Sarr to show what he's what he's got in Carabao Cup. I agree with you, Isaac. I agree with you. I think, if Lo Celso and Ndombele both go, let's see Bentancur, Skip, and Højbjerg all get amazing game time as well as Basuma. Pep should be in there sometime. I think he definitely deserves to have a chance, like Brian Hill got, like Alfie Devine, Dane Scarlett, Jeff Tanganga, all them not got. Or the Skip also got. So I think if we can show Pep a little bit of a consideration, then maybe that can help. Ben, have you got any more news for today's live?
I've just got an article.
Go on.
Off the Discord. It's about Richarlison. He's expected to arrive at Hotspur away tomorrow.
Fantastic. Come on.
That is some good news. We also got the number.
Number 9.
The almighty number 9. Sky Sports Liao, TR1. Right. I'm still wanting to rewatch this clip with Kulu.
Yeah. So.
Well, I've got the glutes.
I mean, look. Let me put it out like this. If we're talking now about some interesting signings we could be getting, let's just name them. We've got Memphis Depay, we could get Lenglet, Jed Spence. Yes. Who else?
That's 3 already. Tielemans, but not as much.
Tielemans, not as much.
Paqueta's been linked.
Paqueta, yeah, has been linked. I mean, if we're talking about linked players...
This one, I'm allowed to say, and it's just came through. Fioren Wirtz from Leverkusen.
What?
Fioren Wirtz from Leverkusen.
Yeah, all right. We also got that Hincapi, Donny. What's his name?
Hincapi, who's a defender.
Hincapi, yeah.
Yeah, he's coming. If I scroll down here, there's more.
I mean,
there's a massive list, but it's all for different clubs.
Yeah, but the outgoings, we've got like Giovanni Lo Celso, Tanguy Ndombele, Emerson Royale, Matt Doherty, possibly, Davinson Sanchez, Harry Winks, Steven Bergwijn, so many. Now let's talk about Isaac. Isaac said, I think there will be a fight for playtime between Criticizing and Charleston. Maybe if we need to play both because they are informed.
Jesse Lingard.
Charleston as Cam. Interesting. I will react to that and I'll say I agree with you. John says, it's literally just extending this summer until 2027.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
It was a little link. It wasn't a big link. It was a little.
It wasn't a huge rumor, so it probably wasn't that strong.
It's not an official rumor. It's not an official rumor. It's in Discord, but
just on Discord. So that's fine. Not a big deal. But if we do sign,
potential incomings.
Yeah.
Jesse Lingard.
Oh yeah, Jesse Lingard as well.
The club's distance from Tielemans now.
Imagine having
Well,
Tielemans
I don't think this will be a potential incoming, but it's a player that Spurs are remaining interested in. Milan Skriniar.
Oh, Milan Skriniar, yes.
Yes. There's this player from West Ham that we apparently made a move for.
Who?
West Ham youngster Sonny Perkins was meant to be going to Leeds, but Spurs,
Oh,
the
yes.
club
Yes,
he
he's a
supports,
Spurs
made a
fan.
late move. He is a Spurs fan.
Yep.
So is he at the club now, or
He's not at the club, but he's a Spurs fan as a youngster. So he plays for West Ham in the youth, and we
imagine
are
playing for West Ham though?
I mean, he really is a baller. I heard. I've got a West Ham fan who
He
really
is a
told
baller,
a lot about him, and he said that if we do sign him, that'll be an absolute class signing. Ben, should we talk a little bit about the last topic of today's live, which consists?
Before you say that,
Yeah.
Paratici has been discussed.
Go on.
Tottenham are spinning many plates behind the scenes. Easy to forget each window that this is now Fabio's operates, and it's 25th of June. Names will filter through the media, create when it goes quiet, a vicious circle, but patience needed.
What? Summarize that for us.
Basically, Tottenham are ready to do bits.
Yeah.
When it means by like spinning many plates, going from player to player to player to player, scouting's going to be on point. And this has been from the man himself. And when I say the man himself, it is the man himself.
Is it the here we go?
It's the Mr. Here we go.
The Mr. Here we go. That's what we like to hear.
So he's only said this in the Discord. He said I can say it on here. So I asked him this just now. He said I can. So all I can say is, Josh, get ready for deadline day.
Deadline day.
Get ready for deadline day. There's so many players on the list.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, deadline day in general is a very, very, very big day. I mean, we
and
look
guess
back
who's on that list?
Who? Hincapi.
Guardiola is still on that list.
Guardiola's still on that list. That's insane. I love him. He's such a sick player.
There's a cheeky little hint. There's a cheeky little hint that hasn't been said.
Yeah.
Spurs could put in past their record signing.
So over 65 mil.
Over 65 for Joseph Guardiola. But that's not it. They're talking 100 million.
Jeez, that's mental.
I'm just thinking that's going to be ridiculous. That's not going to work.
100 mil for
100 mil. What if he flops?
I mean, if he does flop, then that's an absolute howler from Spurs.
We've got some more peeps in the shortlist.
Go on.
This has also been said by Fabrizio. Tottenham have also inquired about PSV's Cody Gakpo.
Okay.
Torino's Wilfred Singo.
Yeah.
Mets' centre-back, Alamino, who's a youngster. Still don't know why we need a youngster at centre-back. We've got
I don't get this youngsters business thing. I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't understand this, Tottenham. Why we're going for youngsters?
Yeah.
Bundesliga centre-back Lacroix.
Okay. Bundesliga, very good centre-back. Just putting that out there.
Yeah. Klosterman.
Okay.
From Serie A, this one is big. And I'm saying big. Well, before I say the Serie A one, there's that one from Dynamo Kiev. Zambarini, I think his name was.
Yeah.
6.5 million they wanted for him or something.
Jeez.
Don't understand why getting a youngster still.
I genuinely don't.
This is the big one. These are two Serie A players. I think you know who I'm going to say. I'll let you guess.
Who are you going to say?
Two.
Wait, let me guess. Two Serie A players.
Defenders. That gives it away. Come on.
Skriniar and Bastoni.
Skriniar's one of them. You've heard me talk about him countless times.
Wait, it's not Skriniar.
Oh my God, Josh. Oh my God. It's the
Wait.
French.
The fridge. The fridge.
You forgot about it.
Fridge. Yes. Imagine him at
And
Spurs.
this is what he said humorly in the Discord just now.
Makes the fridge.
Rico said this. I'll literally Udoige. That's not going to happen. But all I'm going to say is this is big. And it could happen. Paratici's in here as well. He's been on the phone with Paratici. I'm shocked. But he's not going to be surprised if Paratici pulls out a surprise move out of the hat because he is up to all sorts of things as of today.
Jeez. That could be absolutely insane. I mean, think about us getting, the fridge and Skriniar. That'd be absolutely crazy. Let's just talk about
this season.
Realistically, with so many names on the list, we are bound to get at least 3 of the players on there. Is that true?
Well, I've seen the plan.
Okay.
And I'm not allowed to say it, but all I'm allowed to say is how many people they're going to sign.
And how many is that?
5.
5 players we're going to sign?
Another 5.
No way.
That's including the potential offloads as well.
Wait.
No, so 5 players, but 2 of them are going to replace the potential offloads.
Fair enough. That makes
sense.
sense.
There's going to be 6 people leaving.
Yeah.
5 coming in.
Interesting.
The 6th person that's leaving is...
We have a very interesting transfer window coming up. I mean, we're in the transfer window, and we're only a couple of weeks into the transfer window, and there's been so many news coming up. I feel like towards the end of the transfer, we're going to have even bigger news coming up.
There was 2 more.
Go.
This is about Anthony and a fullback that's promising from Leipzig. Spurs have been watching RB Leipzig's Mohamed Simakan for a long time and really admire him.
Right.
That's from the man himself.
Fabric too.
Yes. Now, this is the big one. Well, it's not really big, but it's a big player. Spurs are not currently expected to rival United for Ajax winger Anthony.
Aye.
Wait. There's been something about Harry Winks this morning.
What's the latest on Lenglet? I feel like I'll say what latest.
Right, yeah.
The latest on Lenglet is basically everything's ready to be completed. Both teams want to complete this deal, but there's not an official bid yet out there. Lenglet is happy to move to the Premier League, but no official bid has been made by Tottenham Hotspur to Barcelona, and Tottenham Hotspur do want the Frenchman in their team, but there's not been an official bid. Ben, what would you say the latest is on? Latest update is on Lenglet?
I'm not allowed to say anything.
All right.
But all I can say is typical Spanish people. What I mean by that is the agents.
Oh, agents, of course. Agents
it's
of Spanish
something to do with them. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Probably the agents want some pay cut roll. But let's end this live very, very quickly because it's getting... We've done this for almost an hour, which is absolutely crazy. We did a lot of...
Wait. There's been more. There's one more. So wait, let me scroll past here. This is about Ajax. The jackpot sale of Sebastian Haller going to Dortmund, as Dortmund have literally just broke their record fee to sign Haller this morning.
Yeah. Will
remove all doubts regarding Steven Bergwijn to Ajax.
So does this mean that we're not going to have any? So does this mean that he will sign for Tottenham?
He will sign for
Ajax.
He will sign for Ajax.
Okay, that's good for him.
The here we go's already happened, but this is another loyal man to the Tottenham community. You'll see him on Twitter everywhere. THFC Conte.
All right.
The summary of Spurs talks with POK continued. He works with Spurs Talk. So He expects Jed Spence deal to happen. This is the right wing back Spurs want. If Spurs get a proper bid and reasonable money, Emerson will leave. Just put that in mind. We're going to finally let Emerson leave. Do you not know how mad that is? The person that we all hated, the pineapple on the pitch, is going to leave.
Listen, it's about time,
Right.
But Isaac, big up yourself. We'll definitely be tuning again, boys. Not many people are doing stuff like this, which involves the viewers so much. I rate it, bro. Listen, this is what we're all about. We want to involve you guys as much as possible. I don't believe in this whole money thing. But for now, this is what as much as content as we can give you. And obviously, we'd love you guys to be part of this live. So fantastic.
So this is a huge. This is a huge update.
Yeah.
That has been put on. And Conte teacher would be surprised if Doherty were to leave. He is popular in the squad. Meaning everyone likes him.
Of course. Who doesn't like him?
Right, this is about the centre-backs. This one you'll like. A second centre-half signing will likely be relying on who goes out the door. 99% certain Rodon gets a loan.
Jeez.
Thinks that the second centre-back signing will be a youngster. Zabarini from Dynamo Kiev is highly regarded. Keep that in mind for the deadline day. This one is about Gvardiol. Gvardiol is one Spurs like very much, but big money, as we can literally tell. We can't really see Spurs is going for a centre-back that costs more than Bastoni. An example, Gvardiol.
Gvardiol, yeah. With 100 mil.
People are well connected to Tottenham, saying that Spurs will try to hijack the Jesus deal, which hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Strong connections between Jesus agent and Edu, Arsenal, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no, I don't know that. Right. This is about the financial situation.
Yeah.
About Edic. Spurs have a financial juggernaut.
Okay.
Their projected revenues will overtake every other club in the Premier League.
So that's
next season. The club are now in such a strong position where everything Tottenham does pays for itself. All Tottenham profits go back into the club.
Fair enough. That's what we wanted all this year.
And this is about the financial position.
All these years we wanted that. And Ben, we're gonna end this live very, very shortly. So let's get into our last part of the live. So
There's two more parts. There's two more parts, and then we'll go into that.
All right, go. Say your last part.
Tottenham's financial position has never been stronger since the 1970s.
Jeez.
Spurs now have a surplus of £400 million of financial fair play room.
400
Tottenham's turnovers are now 50 to 55%. Now can afford bigger wages and go for better players. Whole club is completely different now. End of. More. This is the last. Tottenham trying to balance between the now and the protecting football club for the next 10 years.
Jeez.
10 plus. Business model is to spend what club generates. Tottenham are now completely unique in the way they operate. A lot of reasons to be positive. And that's it.
So to summarise what you just said.
Tottenham have one of the best financial abilities in the Premier League, excluding Newcastle and Man City. Tottenham are the third most flying financial club in the Premier League.
Right.
So that means we can literally sign anyone.
I mean, yeah, it's nothing new. It's nothing new. Just we're going to go into the last part. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very close to 550 subscribers. So 3 more, and that's it. We hit it. Ben, let's go to the last and final part of this hour and 5 minutes podcast. Or
Every time I come in here, it's more than an hour.
huh?
Every time I come in here, it's more than an hour.
Of course it is, bro. You got so much ball knowledge, I swear.
I do.
Is this our best transfer window for the last decade?
That is one of the best questions I've heard for like the past year.
It's pretty good. It's a solid question. I'm going to answer that, and I'm going to say...
Did you come up with that, Josh?
Yeah. I just literally asked that now.
This kid's a genius.
I'm going to say, yes, it is our best transfer window for the last decade. I think we've brought in players that we wouldn't necessarily bring in, and that's really helped our team. I mean, think about this. Richarlison, he's good. He's a huge deal. I mean, you never see Tottenham but bringing this 60 mil player in. You never see Tottenham wants to bring in a Basuma to the club. You never see Tottenham wants to bring in, some youngsters like Pep Matar. Then we got some Perisic into it. It's gonna be a very saucy season. Ben, is this our best transfer window for the last decade?
I am going to disagree.
Okay.
I am going bold on this one.
Go for it.
For the transfer window, I go bold.
Yeah, of course.
But, in my opinion, when Spurs signed Jan Vertonghen, Alderweireld, and Moussa Dembele, all in the same season, that was the best transfer window Tottenham has had in their history.
Fine, fair enough.
Fair enough, right? Think about how much we got them for. Jan Vertonghen and Alderweireld were both 4 and 7 million, right?
Yeah.
Moussa Dembele was only 12. And
Only
we
12?
Huh?
Only 12?
Only 12 when we signed him.
Jeez.
And now he's developed that much in his career. Well, he's retired now. But there has been some crazy stuff that he's done in the club.
Right.
He's called Moussa Dembele for a reason. He's got a morale about him for a reason.
I mean, he is...
There's a mural of him in the stadium now.
What?
There's like you know how you have like the stadium theme stuff?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you go into the stadium, you know how you have like the little fan tifos, all that stuff?
Yes, fan tifos.
Like stacked on the wall.
Yeah.
There's now a Moussa Dembele one.
Really?
Yeah, there's one getting put in.
Wow. I mean, fair enough. He deserves it. Isaac, do you want to know if Isaac, how often and when do you stream, bro? We stream every other day. We try to stream every single day.
We stream nearly 7 days a week.
Yeah, practically 7 days a week. We try to do it at around 10 o'clock UK time. Best timing for everyone. So yeah, big up to Ben for really sticking up with this live stream. Pretty late, so we're gonna end this live here. Thanks so much for all the viewers that are watching. Big up Paul, big up Isaac, big up Jake. Big up
I just got
everyone.
one more key news.
Go for it.
This is a funny one. It's about the coaching system. It's about Yaya Toure.
Okay.
I think you've seen the articles about him doing his training at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Remember when he was in talks?
Right.
He's now a Tottenham trainer.
He's now a Tottenham trainer. Boom. Drop mic. Unbelievable. What a
Drop
way.
mic. The best centre midfielder in the world is now a coach at Tottenham.
Lovely. Lovely to hear that.
Playing alongside Ledley King, Claudius Vitresi, Antonio Conte, Ryan Mason. Look at that coaching.
That's unbelievable. I mean, you get those coaches who are actually being players before, and it really helps the team. But
I have a huge question for the next live.
Okay.
It's regarding Ryan Mason.
All right. Say it now, and then we'll get all the viewers ready for the next live.
If he was still playing football, where do you think he would be?
Oh, solid. And we will answer that question in the next live. Ben, thanks so much for joining. You're an absolute legend. How much would you rate this live tonight? How much would you rate it from 1 to 10?
I would say, gossip-wise, 11. Warning, well, I just like talking.
Yeah,
Really.
I mean,
Like
talking Tottenham is the best. Talking Tottenham, there's nothing you can never get bored of talking Tottenham.
We can never get bored of talking about Tottenham. We can sit here for like 17 hours
So
and just
true.
waffle. Just literally waffle about how good the club
Two
is.
mates who are just having a little nice conversation, debate.
We could talk about the under 14s if we wanted to.
Literally.
There's literally news about them.
It's absolutely crazy. So thanks so much, Ben, for joining live. An absolute legend. Have a good one.
See ya.
So that was Ben, absolute legend, part of the Spurs Live YouTube channel. Big factor of the Spurs Live channel. So big up him for watching. Big up for him for actually being part of it. If any of you guys want to be part of the Spurs Live YouTube live, if you guys want to come in as guests, you're more than welcome. The link is always in the bio. We always invite people to come join. We always like to involve the community. Always like to involve the fans over there watching, sitting down behind their screens and enjoying the show. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment anything, lads, and boys and girls, whatever. Comment anything. It really helps the video go big. And we are on. I'm just going to give up the final details of today's live. We're on 542 subscribers, and we are on exactly 7 likes. So it's been a good live overall. Amazing. Isaac might join on weekend, bro. Which I would more than be happy. I'd more than be happy. No, we'd love to have you on this live. If any of you guys can help us get to 550 subscribers, that would be absolute crazy stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and as always, come on Spurs. Conte is building a team. No, Conte is building an army and not a team. Up the Spurs.
Here's Lucas Moura. Oh, they did it! I cannot believe it! Lucas